Hi friends, welcome to Curie Electronics. Today we are going to solve question number 51 to 60 of VSSC 2019 Technical Assistant Electronics question paper. I hope these videos are useful to you. So please subscribe it and share with your friends. So we'll go to the question number 51. Consider a voltage amplifier having a frequency response of the single pole low pass filter with a DC gain of 60 dB and 3 dB frequency of 1000 Hz. Find its gain at 1 MHz. At 1 MHz, we have to find the gain. What is the gain given? Gain in dB. What is gain in dB? AV equal to 20. It is in dB, okay? Gain in dB equal to 20 log of AV. Now, what is the gain in dB given for the low pass filter? Low pass filter. Amplifier is having amplifier with a low pass filter. What is the gain he has given? 60 dB he has given, which equals 20 log of AV. Log, if we simply write, it means base to base 10 log. Now this can be simplified. The 0 goes, then both sides I can divide by 2, then I'll get 3 equals log 10 of AV. So what is AV? AV equal to 1000. If we take log 10 of 1000, we will get 3. So AB we got. This is the DC gain. This is the DC gain, correct? This is the DC gain. DC gain. DC gain. Now, see, low pass filter means what? This will have a resistor and this will have a capacitor. Capacitor. This is a low pass filter. That is R, C, and this is the V in. Where we'll take the V out? Across the capacitor we'll take V out. Here is the V out. Here is the V out. Now, if we plot what happens, this low pass filter plot, if what happens, is a frequency. It's a low pass, this is a passive filter, no? So there is no gain in this filter. So after somewhere here, it starts, this is this frequency, where it start dropping to 3 dB. This is a omega naught. This frequency is known as the, at this will fall at minus 20 dB per decade, decade. Okay. So this at this whenever this alternation happens, the low pass filter, it will drop the at the 3 dB frequency. It starts to reduce by, the gain starts to reduce by minus 20 dB per decade. Now we can write the transfer function. We can write the transfer function of the low pass filter. What is transfer function? It is just a V out by V in. We'll take mod of V out by V in. There's an equation. This we can derive it. This is equal to omega square divided by omega naught square plus 1. Okay. Now this, instead of omega square, which is equal to omega square by omega naught square, which is equal to f square by f naught square. This is the 3 dB frequency. Okay, now I'll put the values, which is equal to k. Already DC gain, we got it as 1000 divided by omega square. Not we'll use a f square. What is the f? What is the, find its gain at 1 megahertz. 1 megahertz means 10 to the power 6 divided by 3 dB frequency he has given, that is a 10 to the power 3 plus 1. It comes out to 1000 divided by 3 cancels. This we will get again 3 cancels now. 1000 divided by 10 to the power 3 we'll get it here. 10 to the power square root of 10 to the power 3. Oh, no, no. What is the value of this one? We have to take the square. No, f not square. We have to take this square multiplied by this square, because f square and f naught square, which is equal to what, is equal to divided by what it comes, 10 to the power 12 divided by 10 to the power 6 plus 1. So this I'll write it here. I write it right in the right top, which equals what it comes, 1000 divided by 1000 over what it comes, 10 to the power 10 to the power 6, we'll get almost 1000 only. 1001 we will get it. So which equal to 1. Approximately is almost 1. It is 1. Now we got the thing, we got the gain V out by Vn. V out, what is V out by Vn? It is a gain. Now if you want to convert it to dB, what happens? A gain in dB. In dB, if you want, what you will do? 20 log of AV. AV we got it as 1. So which equal to 20 log 1. What is 20 log 1? What is log 1 to the base 10? That is 0. That is 0 dB you will get it. So the answer is option D, 0 dB. So guys, question number 52. Question number 52. When the output of a voltage amplifier is found to decrease by 20% when a load resistance of 1 kilo ohm is connected. What is the output resistance of the amplifier? We have to find the output resistance of the amplifier. Now the question here given, if we have an amplifier, that is AV into VI is the amplifier. Gain multiplied by the input, and we have we have a drop. This is our load. We have connected the load, that is 1 kilo ohm load we have connected. And what this is the internal resistance of the amplifier. This is the question. This R we have to find. Okay. Now without this load, what was the output? AV into VI was the output. Now what is the my new output when I connected the load? It is 0.8 times the, because 20% reduction, so remaining is 80%. So 0.8 times AV into VI is what? My gain. That equal to what? This we can write it as 0.8 times V out. 0.8 times V out. Now what is VO dash? VO dash we will take across this load, correct? This is the VO dash. V naught dash. Now we instead of VO dash, what is? It is a voltage divider. Okay. So we can write this as, we can write it as what? Point R1 1 kilo ohm, that is 1000 divided by 1000 plus R equals 0.8 times VO. And what is the, we have to multiply by what was the voltage there before we connect the load, that is V naught. V naught was there. Okay. So now what is there? This V naught, this before connecting this load we had V naught here. This voltage is V naught was there. So same I am putting it there. And then we have connected a load. So this is the output. So now V naught cancels. Now 1000 equals 1000 plus R multiplied by 0.8. Now if we solve this, what will come? 1000 equals 800 plus 0.8 R it comes. Now 200 equal to zero point 0.8 R. If you simplify, if we solve this, we'll get R. That is the internal resistance of the amplifier. That is 200 divided by zero point 0.8. So it comes to 2000 divided by 8. 2 times 1650, 250 ohm. So the answer is option B, 250 ohm. Question number 53. It's a theoretical question, direct question. Select the correct statement about a semiconductor. Electron mobility is less than Hall mobility. Electron mobility is more than Hall mobility. So the answer is option B. Electron mobility is higher than the Hall mobility. Question number 54. 54. Question number 54. We have the find I and V in the given circuit. We have a circuit here. And this point is at minus 5 volt. Now, see, if you see, this is a minus 5 volt. So same minus 5 volt comes here. And this is at the ground zero potential. Now, if you see, comparing to the anode voltage, cathode voltage is more. So it is reverse biased. Diode is, that means diode is reverse bias. So current should be zero. So I will be I equal to 0. 0 milliamps or 0 amps, whatever it is, I equal to 0. Now we got I equal to 0. Now we got I equal to 0. That means option is one of these. Either B or C. Now what we will write? We will write the KVL here. I will write KVL here. That is minus 5 plus 2.5 I plus V, this V equal to 0. Now minus 5 equal to I equal to 0 plus 2.5 multiplied by 0 plus V equal to 0. So minus 5 equal to minus V. What is V? V equal to 5. So the answer is option. See, I applied the KVL here, from here, like this. So it comes to, the answer is option C, 0 volt, 0 milliamps and 5 volt. So we'll go to the next question. Question number 55. What will be the modulation index of an amplitude modulator if the carrier signal has an amplitude of 100 volt? 100 volt is the carrier signal amplitude. And a frequency of 1 megahertz, whereas the modulating signal has an amplitude of 20 volt. That is, modulating signal has a 20 volt. Frequency 10 kilohertz. Modulation index M equal to AM by AM divided by AC. It's a direct question. What is the value of AM? AM equal to 20 divided by 80. Divided by 100, sorry, 100. 20 divided by 100. So it equal to 0.2. 0.2 is the modulation index of this question. Question number 56. Calculate the maximum value of R in the given circuit to give 12 volt regulated output from an unregulated supply of 28 volt for a maximum load current of 150 milliamps. Zener voltage is 12 volt and knee current of zener is 10 milliamps. So now we know what is the current supposed to flowing here, max 150 milliamps. What is the current could flow here? Knee current 10 milliamps. The total we need 160 milliamps should flow through this. 160 milliamps should flow. What is the voltage at this point? that is 12 volt because it's a 12 volt zener. Now R R is equal to, we can just simply apply the Ohm's law. V by I will apply 28 minus 12 divided by 160 milliamps. We'll just put it as 160 ohms only because we'll get the value in kilo ohms. Now what is this equal to what? 16 divided by 160, correct? Yes. So it will be 1 by 10, which equal to zero point 0.1. Zero point 0.1 kilo ohm, which equal to 100 ohm. So the answer is option D, 100 ohm is the right answer. Question number 57. What is the minimum PIV required for a diode used in a full wave rectifier circuit using a center tap secondary transformer with a secondary voltage of 50 volt, 50 volt? For a diode used in diode diode, correct? Yes, diode is in center tap rectifier. V peak inverse voltage will be 2 times Vm. Okay. Now here he has given an RMS value 50. So 50 volt in Vrms equal to 50. We have to find what is the V peak. V peak equal to 50 multiplied by root 2. What it comes? 50 multiplied by root 2, it comes to 50 multiplied by root 2. It comes to 70.7. 70.7 volt. This is the peak to peak voltage volt. So PIV equal to 2 times of this peak voltage, that is 140. It comes 141.4. So the answer is option A, 141.4 volt. Question number, okay, this question number 58. It's also a simple question. Identify the gate realized by MOSFET, the circuit given below. AB. Okay. Now this is a gate. This is a two input gate. So we'll just write the two table. A, B, and Y is the output. Now these two are P channel MOSFETs. To make the P channel MOSFET on, when it will get on? P channel, it will get on by 0 will make it on. That means obviously 1 will make it off. Like that, if you take the N channel, N channel, 1 will make it on, 0 will make it off. 0 will make it off. Now, when you apply 0, 0 here, what happens? See, these both will be off, these both will get on. So VDD comes here. So output is high. Next, when I apply 0, 1, 0, 1, AB, because these two are connected in parallel, any one of these gets on, this VDD just comes here. So output, and here what happens, this is series. So both has to be on together. Then only this ground comes here, minus VSS comes here. So this also, then output is high. Again, similarly, 1 also 1. Then what happens when you give 1, 1? When you give 1, 1, what happens? 1, 1, when you give, these both are off. That is, top side is off. When it's 1, 1, it is off. Both are off. But these two are on. So this V minus VSS comes here. That is, ground comes here. So output is 0. This truth table of what? Is a truth table of NAND gate. So the answer is option B. How do you do? Okay, question number 59. Differentiate A cos omega cos cube t with respect to A sin cube t. So I'll write y equal to A cos cube t. Now what is dy by dt? A is a constant, so let it be there. 3 cos square t. What is the differentiation of cos? That is minus sin t. Sin t. Now, what x will take? X equal to a cos cube. No, a sin cube. X equal to a sin cube t. What is dx by dt? dx by dt equal to what? A constant 3 sine square t. What is the differentiation of sine? That is cos t. So we got. Now we want dy by dx. This will give us the answer. So dy by dt upon dx by dt will give the answer for this question. So what is dy by dt? A 3 cos square t minus sin t divided by a 3 sine square t cos t. A cancels, 3 cancels, minus I'll take it outside. This cos and one cos goes. What will be less? Cos t will be left. Here, this sine goes, sin t will be left. What is cos by t? Cos by sine. That is minus cot. Cot t. Cot t is the answer. So the answer is option minus cot t. Option B. This is the last question. Today's last question. So guys, please share the video with your friends. If you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section or you could WhatsApp me. I'll reply. So question number 60. Which of the following advantages are there for Darlington pair compared to single transistor? Darlington pair we will use when we need high current gain and high input resistance. So the answer is, but voltage gain is not there. It is almost unity. High current gain and high input resistance. That is what Darlington pair gives. So the answer 1 and 2. 1, 2. So the answer is option A, 1 and 2. So guys, this we have completed. So today we have completed the fifth part of sixth part. Part 6 we have completed. That is from question number 1 to question number 60 we have completed. 2 more questions. I will finish this. Then we will move on to 2018 or whatever questions are available. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Thank you.